Hi, this is Jeff, and welcome back to this series of videos about lunchcliques.com. This video was made specifically for viewing on a mobile device. If you are on a desktop, laptop, or tablet, I would suggest watching the corresponding video made for that format instead of this one. In this video, we will be discussing how to create a new LunchClique proposal. It should be noted that creating a new LunchClique proposal also creates a vote for that proposal. And remember, you can only have one active vote on any given day, and that means across all of your cliques. You can get to the new LunchClique proposal page in three ways. First, by selecting New LunchClique Proposal in the Calendar menu. Secondly, from the My Cliques page, when viewing the upcoming LunchClique proposals, click on the New LunchClique Proposal button. And lastly, from the Calendar page. There may be multiple new LunchClique proposal buttons on the calendar page, depending on the number of active cliques you have for that day. They all take you to the same place. It's just that the buttons within an expanded dark blue box for a particular LunchClique pre-populate the selected clique on the proposal page, whereas the button at the bottom leaves the clique unselected on that page. Let's use that bottom button. Creating a new LunchClique proposal just means selecting a date and time, a clique, and a restaurant. You will find it best to start with the date and time. If the date is not correct, change it by clicking on the currently selected date. This will let you see the calendar page, which will show you what other LunchClique proposals are active for that day, and you can see what your new proposal is going to have to compete with. Once you have chosen the day, choose the time in the provided drop-downs for hour and minute. Let's say 11:30. Now select the clique you want to go with. These are the same cliques you have on your My Cliques page. I'm going to select my Artie's clique. Now all we need to do is select a restaurant. Open up the All Restaurants section. And you are shown the 100 closest restaurants to your current location sorted alphabetically. If this list doesn't seem to get your location quite right, click on the Change All Restaurants Location button. This will take you to the My Preferences page where you can fine-tune that. This is explained in more detail in the My Preferences video. I do recognize most of these restaurants around my neck of the woods, and I want to go to Famous Dave's for some barbecue. You can see that selected restaurant now appears at the top. Now we're good to go, and all we need to do is click on the Create LunchClique Proposal button at the bottom. we're taken back to the My Calendar page, and we can see how that new Lunch Clique proposal sets with the other proposals for that day. Here's a couple more tips and tricks that might come in handy for you. When on the new Lunch Clique proposal page, open up the favorite restaurant section. Initially, you won't have any, so we'll have to add some. I'm going to find Famous Dave's again in the All Restaurants section. Lots of restaurants here. Only this time, instead of clicking on the Select button, I'm going to select on the Add to Favorites button that looks like a star. Now you can see it added up in the My Favorites section. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to add a few more random favorites. And you can see those added there. If I decide a restaurant really isn't one of my favorites, I can click the Remove Favorite icon that looks like an X. And they will be removed. Now, when I come to this page, I can select from just my favorites instead of the 100 in the All Restaurants list. Now there is one more feature you should know about, and that is the Add Unlisted Restaurant to Favorites. You may want to use this to add your company cafeteria or any restaurant you cannot find in the All Restaurants list. There are more than 1 million restaurants available, but you still might not find the one you were looking for. That's where this page comes in. Please fill out all the fields and click the Add Restaurant to Favorites button. Please give the complete address so that the map feature will work properly. Your newly added restaurant will show up with your other favorites, and you can select it just like any of those. Please continue exploring the various features of lunchcliques.com on your own. But most of all, have fun! That's it for now. Be sure to check out the other videos in this series. Hasta la vista, and keep cliquing!